Hi everyone, I want to especially welcome you all to today's live trading session. All right, so I needed to take off the fan because it's going to be giving me background noise. Okay, so today I was supposed to come live 1 p.m. Excuse me, engagement, and so I couldn't come out live by then. So, but like the custom demands, we must be live every Mondays. Okay, so or at least once in a week, so we can be able to discuss the market's directional bias. And so far, thank God for the market comeback. At least the market comeback has been able to show us clearly what we should expect in the markets this week and going forward. So I'm going to be discussing this with you, but before I proceed, I first would love to confirm that my audio is okay. That's all right. My audio is okay. Then I would love you to share out the links to all of your contacts. Okay, so if you have pro traders, newbies, aspiring traders, you need to let them know that we're live. And in this particular live session, so much value will be discussed that would enable them in their trading career. Share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. The last week there was an error. I did not share my screen, so let me do that quickly. Or rather, I was sharing my screen, but it was not casted on the screen. All right, so my screen is being shared. It's not yet casted, and it's now being casted. Okay, so don't forget share the links. Share it out, share it out, share it out. I'm sure many people are wondering if I am truly gonna go live today. Of course, you've seen it. I'm already live, so don't doubt it. Believe it. Okay. So I personally have shared on the group. So that's the link. You can just forward it to your contacts. All right. So what is the dollar index showing us? Okay. So we anticipated it's still coming to retest this fair value gap, and it did not. So that means this one held price and pushed it to the upside and has been mitigated and is now done with it. Okay. This demand zone failed to be tested. So let's just leave it there for futuristic reference. But for current references, we need to pay attention to this zone. This is the most recent demand zone. Okay, price is currently on this, has been mitigated, and price is coming to this fair value gap. Okay, or the price coming to this fair value gap or the demand zone. So I'm going to be very, excuse me, sensitive and active to buying DXY, which means I'm going to be selling GBP JPY. Sorry, GBP USD. So as you can see, the structure is even very clear here. Okay, this is a clear support supply zone. Okay, so and price is already mitigated this fair value gap. Okay, so price may most likely come into this supply zone because it has mitigated this one. So I'm going to be waiting for price to get here. So once price gets here, I'm going to find my long. I'm going to long it to this point. Okay. So let's see how long this appears in a 15 minutes time frame. Let me just reduce it a little bit. Excuse me. So it's indeed going to be long because that's 4 hour time frame. Can you see? So this is what I'm anticipating, and this should give me at least 92 pips. Now, this is why I can anticipate this. The market has been aggressive since the comeback. For those of you who are professional traders, you agree with me that the kind of market we're having right now is the kind of market we had before the Joe Biden administration. So if you're trading a certain strategy during the Joe Biden administration, you need to look at it again. For me, my strategy didn't quite change. The only changes I noticed is I have two confirmation strategy of the A plus setup confirmation strategy has not really been picking up price. So if you're waiting for that final retracement, when you're so sure that price has finally reversed, you will notice that price is actually not coming there. Okay. You notice that price is not actually coming there, but rather price would go test, would go aggressively. So because of that, I've decided that I will be going with price aggressively. Okay, so I just look at some aggressive confirmation and I move. So one of such aggressive confirmation is that price will always respect higher time frame more than lower time frame, of which no matter what price would respect this zone. So I'm just going to be looking out for what price will do once again into that. So I'm going to be expecting patterns like this, like this. Okay. Once I see a shift in structure, I don't need me to get my confirmation, and I'm not going to be targeting unrealistic take profits because when you go with aggressive market, sometimes market can decide to reverse on you because you didn't wait for the final confirmation of which as making prices leave us. So this is what I'm going to do with GU and JPY basket. It's done successfully what I expected to do. Came here and the demand held price pushed it to the upside. Okay, then this is broken the structure clearly. So for me, I'm going to wait to buy. Okay, once I see which this looks good, but I'll look for another one better. So that will make me sell GBP GPY. So let's look at it from the trending time frame before our time frame. You see that this is what I'm targeting. Okay, so once price get there, let me just put my entry points because once price get there, I'm going to be looking out to shooting from there and just shoot to the downside. Okay, and just catch pretty well. Now this is that market where we can just flip 154 pips. Let's see if we can catch that. If we really catch that, then we're going to use it to pass a lot of prop firm accounts. Okay, GPCHF has been one that has quite respected and our trading strategy. Okay, so this supply zone was mitigated. I didn't check these charts for a while. So this demand zone held price though mitigated already. Price currently here. I'm still gonna buy this if I have my opportunity because this is a mitigated. So with my opportunity, I'm gonna buy from here if price gets there. So this is what I'll do with GPCHF. All right, so let's go straight to the next one, which is silver. So we're done with Forex. So let's go to commodities and metals. Okay, so this is metal. And this is what silver has done so far. Clear structure has been created. This is a clear supply zone. And there is a fair value gap here, which you can actually trade that. So I'm waiting for price to do when it gets there. Let's go to crypto. So Ethereum has crashed very well in the last couple of days. So what do we expect? Price currently here, I would say Ethereum. If I find sell entries, why would I get my sell entry? Once it takes out this low, it's a good sell for me based on my strategy. Just gonna just short is sell. I'll just push it down like this, at least to this point. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with Ethereum. Then Tesla. So Tesla is currently on the demand zone where you tested before. Don't worry, it's not going to hold price. It's been mitigated. Sell Tesla still because it's still on the bearish trend. Okay, so price is currently here. The price is not yet here. There's a fair value gap. So for me, Tesla can sell like this to this point. All right, so that's for stocks and US 30 finally in this category. Let's see something I marked. Okay. So the price is back here, and I'm seeing head left shoulder, right shoulder pattern. Expecting a bearish confirmation here. If it happens, fine. Then we can sell up to this point. So how do we get that? You go into your entry time frame, find structure shifts like this. So price is just going to come back to a point of interest like this, something like this, and we're just going to find sell. At least to this point. So for US 30. I think that'll be all on stocks, Forex, CFDs, crypto, and commodities. So quickly, let me just go straight to synthetics. Okay, so what we're going to do with volatility 25. Okay, so volatility 25. You can find bullish entries. Not immediately if price for any reason comes down. Okay, this place has been mitigated. This is a range market. I'm not going to trade anything there. So jump 25. Really nothing to trade on jump. So just stay active on the group. Find any entries and do all of them. I'm going to give updates and let you know what I will be trading. So that will be all for this week's trading strategy. So I'm looking forward to having you during the next week live trading session. Until then, keep enjoying your moments. God bless you.